Silvertone, made by Harmony. It could be 50s, probably 60s, but great finish. Look at that. Kind of a blonde with a faux tagger. You know, they take like a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper and they slice holes in it, and then they hold it up in front of the guitar and they just spray some black real fast. And that's how you get that shadow. Just done with paint. And you know, the binding is also painted on too. But it has such a great look. And you see a lot of Harmonies with sunburst finishes, and I see them online and I just kind of scroll past them. But when you see a white one or a blonde one, you gotta stop and look at it, right? So then I found this Sekova pickup on Reverb, and I grabbed it. Call these the monkey on the stick, right? This is just hanging on a stick here, and you can move it up and down, and it's attached to the strings here with these little thumb screws. You can take it off, and you know, you see the D-Armin rhythm chiefs. They're the ones that are worth a lot more money. But this one sounds great. It looks really cool too. You know, they wobble and they move a little bit, so I made the executive decision to put one screw through it, right through the top of the body. You know, we altered the pick guard to get this thing on there, so I altered the body a little bit too. You can make a new black pick guard and you could hide the hole that I drilled. All that can be hidden. But I don't know. I think you want to keep it this way. It's awesome, right? 1/8 inch input. All right, I'm using a cord with an 1/8 inch adapter for now. Other ways of doing it, you can just run a cord or a wire down into the body and put a jack in it too. But for now, this works great. Don't worry too much about it. Tone is great, right? I'll let you see it right-handed too. That's kind of interesting looking too, right? I just tell you, the action is incredible. It came in with a straight neck. When I looked at it, it looked good, but it wasn't perfect. So then I did a major fret level on this thing, and I'm telling you, it is just perfection. See this right here? That's not just a strap button. That is a pretty long screw going right through here and anchored into the block. So, you know, Martin is now doing these tenons with a screw that goes this way. So we're doing a screw this way, and it's just gonna stay for decades now if you do it that way. And it, you know, now it forced the neck into the proper position. Before it was there, and the action wasn't quite low enough. But now, look at perfection. Oh my God, it's so fun to play it. So good. And that's why I put that screw in there too, because if you didn't have this screw, this thing would be popping up and hitting the string. So I think you have every note, maybe except for maybe no, you got the highest note. You got them all. Super fun guitar, I say. Spectacular, because we get them so rarely, you know? And we get them so rarely where the necks are straight and the action is low. Now, I also did a lot of fixing of the body here. You see an earlier post of me gluing this stuff. You'll see a little bit, it's off a little bit. I don't know of any way of getting it perfect, so I just color them so you can't quite tell that it's off a little bit. But I mean, once you start clamping in all different directions, and it pushes in another, and it breaks another section, you know, my experience, I've been doing this a very long time. My experience is just clamp it so it's tight, so that it doesn't move anymore, and do your best to make it look nice. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't bother me. You have to look really close to see it. And I mean, it's painted on binding, so that alone. Well, this is 875, and I'm telling you, normally you see D'Angelicas and Gibsons with these cool pickups, but now here's one under $1,000, looking beautifully, playing beautifully. Affordable, cool looking hard shell case. It fits in a dreadnought case, so there you go, hard shell case. Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it? Okay.